Good morning everyone, how are you all doing? Today we are doing the dreaded FTP test. FTP stands for Functional Threshold Power. It's basically determining how much power output I can have for a 1 hour period. And I'll be honest with you, I hate doing that test. So for those of you guys that spin, you know how hard the test is. But for you guys that have never done it before, it's really painful. You basically start at a baseline level of 150 watts for 3 minutes, and then every 3 minutes you go up 30 watts until the level that you fail at. So in the past year I failed at 360 watts, meaning that my level was 330 watts, the level below. And then you grab that number, and a percentage of that power output is going to determine your zone 1 for training, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and zone 5, so that when my coach creates my workout, he's going to tell me to be in zone 3 for a specific amount of time, and then zone 2 for a specific amount of time, and that's going to determine what power output that zone will represent. So there's many different ways to do the test. This is just the way that we've been doing it with my coach for the past 2 years. So we want to keep the method consistent so that we can keep the results consistent. So this is basically what it looks like. Just go up every 3 minutes. And obviously my goal one day is to be all the way down at the bottom at 480 watts. That would just completely be insane. That would put me at a pro cyclist level. But yeah, the rules are you have to keep between 80 to 100 RPM, which is your cadence, how fast you're cycling, how the turnover of your legs. So between 80 and 100. And if I can't maintain power output within that 3 minutes and I go under for 3 seconds, then I fail that level. So I always have to be at or above the power output level that I'm at. And if I go under for 3 seconds, then done, I'm at the level below because I wasn't able to complete that level. So in order to get ready for that, I'm just gonna have my breakfast. I put 2 bananas in there, some water, some Vitago, which is a greens blend, and 2 servings of hemp protein, because it's really easy to digest on my stomach. So I'm gonna finish drinking this. I'm almost done, I'm at a quarter now. I'm probably gonna wait an hour, have an apple, and then I'm gonna go set up to do my bike test. I'm gonna do it downstairs at the gym in my building. So I'll check in with you guys once I'm all set up and ready to suffer. All right, what's up everyone? I got the bike all set up on the trainer, ready to go for the test. So I'm gonna start off with a small 10 minutes at 120, 130 watts. And once I'm done my warm up, then I'm gonna jump directly into the test. So I won't film the warm up, I'm just gonna film the actual test. So every 3 minutes I'm gonna increase, I'll put everything on the screen. I won't be talking obviously because I'll be focusing on not dying and breathing, but enjoy the test and I'll check in with you after I'm done. That sucked. So I ended up failing. I did the full 3 minutes for 300 watts. Couldn't even get into the 330 because I was struggling to keep that 300. Crazy. Before I used to make it almost at the end of 360 watts, so an additional 5 minutes. But 4 weeks of no training because of the injury got the best of me. Less conditioning in my legs. Oh. So I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna do a 10-minute cool down to flush my legs, and I'll just check in with you guys once I get back to my kitchen. All right guys, a few hours have gone by since I've done the test. I ate, I showered, I feel awesome now, and I got my cool shirt. Eat plants, feel good, because we all know about the vegan life. So, I kind of messed up. That number that I got is not actual my FTP number, it's a percentage of my FTP number. So I needed to input that information of 300 watts into a training zone calculator, which if you'd like to use it and you're gonna do the same test, I'll link it down below. You guys can just go on it, you do your test, and then you input your numbers and it'll calculate the percentage for each training zone. So I'll put it right here on the screen. So your training zones would be starting with zone 1, recovery, zone 2, endurance, and then tempo, and then threshold, and then VO2, and then anaerobic. So if you input your number on the top section, so I put 300, it's gonna calculate the percentage for each training zone. So whenever you do make a workout, if you're training for a specific goal and your coach wants you to train in zone 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 for a certain period of time, then you'll know what those zones are. So that's what I've been using for the past 2 years for training and to determine my training zones. Obviously, since I went down a level, all my numbers are lower than they were 6 months ago during my training season. But that's okay, because that's the whole point of training, is to constantly improve, and then life happens, got to a car accident and all those things. But the goal is to work my way back up to 300 and 360, which is therefore is gonna bring up my numbers for my training zones. So guys, I hope this video was valuable to you. I hope that you learned something, and I hope this helps you do your FTP test, determine your training zones. I didn't plan this video on being a kind of tutorial on how to do your FTP and determine your training zones. Kind of happened as I was filming. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more content like this, be sure to like this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow, and it will also notify you guys when I post new content. And again, I'm trying to be consistent with 1 video a week for now, and eventually I'll work my way up to 2 videos. Also, I just created a new website, which is my personal training and coaching business, fitvegan.ca. I try to post some awesome content on there as well, so I invite you to check it out. Again, all that in my social media will be linked down below. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Peace.